Good evening, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel, Spirit Now Incorporated. A pleasure to have you back with me this evening. For those of you who are returning, for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. It is the new year, Aquarius, January 2022. And I know a lot of us are very thankful for this new year. I hope that all of you Aquarians out there that are tuning in had a beautiful Christmas, for those of you who celebrate, and for those of you who do not. I do hope that you enjoyed this time of rest and hopeful self-healing and self-love, and a really just a beautiful time to just, renew and regenerate. So I am coming at you this evening on the 10th of January, 2022, for your first half of January forecast for this year, or excuse me, for this month. And before I delve into January, I just want to reflect, Aquarius, back to the last portion of December. On December 19th, of 2021, we had Venus turn retrograde, and it will remain retrograde through the month of January this year. And for you, Aquarius, this transit of Venus fell in your 12th house. Now, the 12th house, Aquarius, has you looking deeply within, very deeply within. It's a house of reflection. It's a house of spirituality. It's also a house of, being like your own worst enemy, or having hidden enemies. It is also the house of renewal, when utilized in a higher elevated consciousness, working with the spiritual realm, working with God, working with the spiritual council, whomever and however you label this. It's a house of rest and reflection and rejuvenation, and connecting deeply with your spirit, and that create a force within the universe that guides you in a healthy fashion. So a lot of you Aquarians were and or still are, because it will be transiting this area for you for the entire month of January. I believe it leaves on the 30th or the 29th of this month. But falling in your 12th house, you're really looking deeply within. You're looking at your religious values, your religious beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, and transforming within your subconscious with respect to these beliefs. Venus falling in your 4th house, which is the house of your, deepest psychological realm, also within the realm of family and foundation. Some of you actually may be looking to move when you're looking at this, practically speaking. Jupiter has left Aquarius, and it has entered Pisces on the 28th of December, and it's connecting with your 2nd house. So quite frankly, though there may be an increase with expenses and or investments, there also may be a decrease. So that's something to bear in mind, Aquarius. Finances seem to be coming in quickly, but they also seem to be leaving quickly. So be very careful to not be frivolous with your finances, and being also very conscientious of that which you wish to invest in. Going deep within and following your instincts to know whether it's a healthy investment or not. Because money, finances, they can really be coming in quickly, but they could also be leaving quickly. So spend only that on that which you need, not that which you want, would be a healthy suggestion. And this transit can also play out, as a spiritual gift with respect to this energy within the 2nd house, and or having or being provided with a spiritual gift, something that is of spiritual value. So that's also a way this transit can play out. So having said that, Aquarius, I do hope that you're all doing well. I'm going to commence the balance of this forecast with the Animal Spiritual Oracle deck. to just take a look really quickly at some of the recent energies you've been dealing with, your current energies, and what your forthcoming energies and how they're playing out so far. Again, Happy New Year to all of you Aquarians. I do hope and wish all of you a blessed, love-filled, healthy, in all of its avenues of health for this 2022 and ongoing. So that is my wish to all of you Aquarians out there. And I know a lot of us are very thankful for 2022, that it is, seriously upon us right now. So having said that, Aquarius, let's take a look at the energies that you've been moving through already throughout December, and certainly as this forecast is reflecting to January of 2022, or the first half. We will be having a full moon coming up in Cancer on the 17th. I will be doing a separate forecast for those energies to close out the month of January. And that being said, let's cut the deck and see what's going on for you Aquarians out there. First card out for your most recent past energies, we have the dog spirit, being loyal to what you love. The numerical number of number 19, reducing to a 1, which is, reflective of a new beginning that you're looking at. Now, it did come up in the reverse for your most recent past energies, Aquarius, and this is indicating to me that some of you Aquarians have been questioning, loyalty to yourself, loyalty from others. That's what this energy would be indicative of with this card coming up in the reverse, and wanting to release perhaps questionable loyalties of your most recent past. Now, the recent past could be indicative of the last year, the last 3 years, the last 2 months, the last 8 months. So however that resonates for you Aquarius, but it's something or someone, and or even looking deeply within yourself as to what loyalty means to you, and perhaps where that has fallen short for yourself, either from yourself to you, toward yourself, or from others toward you. However, that's how I'm picking this up very strongly. So that's something to cogitate on, and or you have already been, deeply delving into within yourself. So that's an interesting energy. In your most current energies, we have the frog spirit in the upright. You're clearing out the clutter. This is a beautiful card. Again, the numerical number of the 28, reducing to a 10. 10 is completion. So I'm picking this up very strongly from your past energies of questioning loyalty from others, and or loyalty, of how you show up for yourself and for others. And you're releasing very strongly, you're releasing that or those that have not been as you would consider loyal, and you're releasing that avenue from within yourself where you haven't been loyal to yourself and your desires, and not showing up for what you require within yourself. I hope you can see this, Aquarius. These are beautiful energies, but they're very, very strong. Both of these cards are from your recent past, reflecting into your current energies as well. You're clearing out the clutter, symbolic of letting go of that which isn't true for you any longer, and or hasn't been for quite some time for others, and moving forward. This frog is in the upright. This spirit wants to move forward and leaping at that. Beautiful, positive energy. Not quite sure what it's reflecting to within your personal or professional arena, but perhaps the tarot will indicate some further details. In your current forthcoming energies, we have the bat spirit, which came up actually in the this is what it looks like in the upright. It did come up in the reverse, and it speaks of a rebirth, and wanting to be reassured of that rebirth. It is the numeric number of 5, as you can see in the upright, and 5 is indicative of change. So again, a lot of you Aquarians are going through some serious change. This is from your recent past energies of questioning loyalty. This is in your current energies of being reassured of a rebirth the frog spirit is in your current energies of wanting to clear out the clutter in the upright and in the positive, moving forward. And your forthcoming energies, some of you are feeling, concerned about a rebirth. Perhaps an energy of the past wishes to return, whether in, a form of a person and or, another arena where there has been questionable loyalty. But a lot of you Aquarians aren't sure. You're not sure if you can trust it, which is why this energy of the bat spirit came up in the reverse. So, perhaps we'll find out some more details looking into the tarot, but that's what these energies are indicating here with the bat spirit in the reverse. You're wanting a rebirth, but you're not sure if there's going to be one, and or there's someone or something wanting a rebirth with you, and you are uncertain, Aquarius, if that is something that you will be looking at, because you're looking at change, and you're questioning when that change is going to happen, either within yourself or from somebody else, hence the energy of not being certain. So let's take a little bit of a deeper look with the Rider-Waite Tarot to see if we can clarify some of these energies. First card we'll look at is your most recent past energies of being loyal to what you love and or questioning that loyalty, within yourself, toward yourself, or from others. And we'll see what the tarot has to say. Very interesting. I suspect this has been playing out in some of you Aquarians' lives for a period of time, and not wanting to really look too much into the past, but it is still lingering, and how you're going to move those energies so that you can move forward into this new year in a healthier fashion. That's what you're desiring. That's what I'm instinctively picking up. And of course, it was a very healthy energy to want to move forward into. Let's take a look here, Aquarius. First half, January 2022. What's happening with this energy of loyalty, or the question of loyalty, with respect to loving yourself or love from others or toward others? Cutting the deck. All right, Aquarius, first card out to clarify that energy. Yeah, we have the Magician in the reversed. Typically when the Magician is in the upright, it speaks of alchemizing situations and or arenas and or environments, as the Magician has all the tools to do so. When it's in the reverse, it's indicating to me that whether this has been of your own doing or of the doing of someone else, another energy, indeed very much questioning loyalty. There's been a betrayal of some sort, either a betrayal of the self, where you have betrayed yourself in wanting to believe something but discovering that it wasn't the case, that there was an untruth. Perhaps someone or something has been not truthful toward you. That's what the Magician in the reverse indicates, this energy. It's questionable. It's you're questioning loyalty from someone for some reason, whether this is personally or professionally. For some of you, it will be both. For others of you, it will be one or the other. Let's clarify the Magician card, see if we can get any more details. We have the Temperance in the upright, another major arcana, as the Magician also is a major arcana. Temperance in the upright is the card that is indicative of, of the higher realm, of patience, of balance, of knowing that your cup runneth over with love and with the source of the divine and with spiritual counsel back and forth. The higher galactic council is watching over you. You have the Christ light behind you, upholding you and allowing you with the wings of the angel to be governed. You know, you're testing the waters here. You have one foot in the water. You're testing the waters. You're being patient. You're wanting to understand something that has been questionable, whether this is in your personal or your professional arena, or again, as I mentioned earlier, for both, in both arenas for some of you Aquarians. But there is some questioning. You're testing the waters. You're taking your time. You're allowing counsel, for those of you who delve into spiritual counsel, to guide you to find that balance so that you can keep the flow of peace and patience and love flowing within and around you, and also towards others that you're testing the water with. Very interesting. This could be family oriented as well. I'm feeling for some of you. It could be, relationship oriented in the, realm of romantic relationships, but I'm feeling very strong that this is familial and or professional. There's been some question, and you're wanting, for those of you that delve into higher elevated consciousness of the spiritual realm and allowing that realm to guide and work through you, you're trying to balance the flow within your inner realm to stay at peace and to stay conscious of that spiritual guidance as you test the waters. Very interesting. Let's see what's happening in your current energies where you're clearing out the clutter and moving forward, Aquarius. And there is indeed a completion here with the 28 numerical number reducing to a 10. Clarifying the frog spirit, we have, the 8 of Cups. A lot of you Aquarians are walking away from something or someone. Hence the clearing out the clutter. These are both in the upright. Very strong, very clear message. Couldn't get much more clear. A lot of you Aquarians, or some of you Aquarians, whomever is resonating with this forecast, you're walking away. You're walking away from that which has been questionable in the past, that you've questioned the loyalty of. There's been a betrayal of some sort, personally or professionally or both. You're clearing out the clutter from that past, indicative of the frog spirit in the upright. You're wanting to leap forward as you're trying to remain patient in doing so. Those energies are still playing out, and you're walking away from something or someone. You want to walk around this mountainous cliff. There's definitely an indication of some betrayal with that half moon here, the crescent moon. Another confirmation. And you're moving forward. You're not looking back. Whatever this is, however this is playing out for you, Aquarius, that's what you're doing. Personally or professionally. Within the home, as I mentioned earlier in your astrology, there could be a move for somebody or some of you. You could be leaving an environment that you've resided in for quite some time and starting over. Clearing away the clutter and starting anew. Wow. Clarifying the 8 of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is indicative. If it were in the upright, it would be indicating to me that you Aquarians would be, receiving, welcoming the gifts of the divine and having a new beginning where it's flourishing. But it did come up in the reverse, and that's not to say that that's not coming. It's just to say that it's delayed, which is why you're being very patient. You're being very patient in allowing the universe to continue to guide you so that you can leap forward, as the frog spirit is indicated by clearing out the clutter, understanding that the divine is there for you, but sometimes feeling a little bit lackluster, wondering, questioning, knowing that you are moving forward, and a lot of you have already done so or will be doing so. And this energy is also in a matter of playing out that you're really needing to stay focused, stay patient, and let the divine guide you with this gift of love and the dove of peace, because a lot of you Aquarians are feeling very unrestful as you're trying to maintain patience and balance, knowing deep within that the universe is guiding you, but still having moments of anxiety, which is totally understandable when you're making changes. Again, whether this is with respect to the home or within the professional arena, or both. Very interesting. It's unsettling, but it will ultimately feel positive once you move through it, Aquarius. This card just is a confirmation of feeling very unsettled, feeling a lack of nourishment from an arena of which you thought was there for you, but have discovered otherwise. That's one way of putting it. Very interesting. Let's see what's happening in your forthcoming energies. That's why you're feeling unsure, as the bat spirit in the reverse is indicating. Some of you Aquarians are just feeling, a lack of assurance of how to move forward, or if you're doing the right thing, which again is, I'm feeling, strongly pulled to this Temperance card to stay focused as you test the waters of whatever it is that you're wishing to feel assured about. Stay focused on the creative counsel and the spiritual counsel to guide you, so that you will feel more assured as you move forward in your forthcoming energies. Because a lot of you Aquarians are definitely moving forward. You're just feeling sad, understandably. Whatever this is, I'm just feeling an enormous amount of just deep sadness. Deep sadness. But let's take a look at your forthcoming energies, where you're wanting to feel assured. Perhaps, this testing the waters of a betrayal, or of questioning someone's loyalty, or the loyalty within yourself of, feeling the assurance of wanting to move forward, but not sure if you are being true to yourself. You're rethinking and reevaluating, but ultimately that you're moving forward, and there's a sadness. So perhaps there's a need to release, but to release with love, so that you can continue to clear away the clutter, as the frog spirit indicates here, and walk away into a new beginning. Very interesting. Clarifying the bat spirit. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. Something or someone has been untruthful, Aquarius, because the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It's the sword of the divine. It's the hand of truth. And you have either betrayed yourself, or something or someone has betrayed you, or perhaps you have betrayed someone. However that resonates. Or you've betrayed something that's been important. For each of you Aquarians, it may be very, it will play out very differently depending on your astrological natal birth chart. But there's a lot of change here that is needing to be made. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse indicates to me lies and deceit. And because when it's in the upright, it's the truth of the divine. And that's why you're feeling unsure. Some of you Aquarians are not feeling assured of what the truth is. And therefore it has been, it's been difficult in your current energies to clear away the clutter and move forward. But some of you have, but are, the need to release the lack of loyalty either to yourself or from others in order to heal is so important, so that you can move past this deceit, whatever this is, with love and release it in truth and with spiritual guidance. Very deep forecast here. Let's clarify that Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is the Four of Wands in the reverse. Again, typically in the upright, it would be indicative of a happily ever after. It's also considered, by many readers, the card of commitment in marriage, and having it come in the reverse. Some of you Aquarians may be going through, a change in your marital relationship, a separation or divorce. There's been a lack of truth. There's been a betrayal. There has been concerns of, your future and needing some assurance of what that would be, which is why a lot of you Aquarians really need to clear away the clutter in the mind and in the physical, so that you can focus on maintaining balance, connecting with spirit, to feel some assurance within yourself, which you're not at this time, because there has been a betrayal, either of the self to the self or from another energy, as these cards are indicating, Aquarius, personally, professionally, or both, for whomever is resonating with this forecast. It's a time of change, Aquarius. We are in the age of Aquarius, and with these heavy hitting planets of Uranus in Taurus and Saturn in Aquarius, and Saturn has been, is a major heavy hitting planet. Uranus is a heavy hitting planet, the planet of surprise is what Uranus is also the planet of the universe. So when we're not flowing with the universe, change comes in hard and heavy and very unexpected, which Uranus does typically anyway. It's a planet of sudden surprise. And, Saturn is the planet of feeling restricted. It's the planet of discipline. It's the planet of commitment. And when Uranus comes in and those planets are, working against each other, as they have been in the last 2 years specifically, and Aquarius, that has been happening in your astrological sign along with every other zodiac. It just is being hitting your energies in different arenas of your life. From what I am intuitively feeling from these oracle and tarot cards, the energies are is that there is massive change happening for a lot of you Aquarians, personally, professionally, or both. It has stemmed from a betrayal, either of the self or from another energy toward you, or vice versa, however that resonates. And the need for clearing out the clutter and making changes, because there has been a lack of truth, is essential, because there has been a collapse of a foundation, which would be indicative of a move for some of you. Very interesting. It's not bad, but it is heavy. It's heavy, of course. Anytime that there's this type of a change, it's very, very heavy energies to navigate through. But that's why this temperance came out, because a lot of you Aquarians have had the need to really, really lean on your spiritual counsel to help you heal and move through it. And it is suggested that with this sort of truth in the reverse, that is a confirmation of the lack of loyalty, which has been indicated here with your first card out in your most recent past energies. And because of that, lack of loyalty either to the self or from another energy, you're trying to discern by testing the waters how to move forward, and you're not feeling very reassured in doing so, whether that request is coming from another energy or that question is coming from within your own self. But the fact that the foundation is in reverse would indicate to me that you Aquarians will decide, for those of you that are resonating with this forecast, will decide to clear away the clutter and move forward slowly and steadily. That's very much confirmed here with walking away in your most current energies. And in so doing, not feeling very assured within yourself, but knowing you need to do that anyway. If that's making any sense to those of you that are resonating with this, I hope it is of help, and you will come through it. It's just very challenging energies to navigate through right now, Aquarius, for again, whomever who is resonating with this forecast. I want to pull one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, Aquarius, to see if we can get a final clarification. Going through major changes, a move for some of you, because there's been some sort of a collapse, of a breakdown within, for some of you, the professional arena, some of you, your familial arena, a marital arena, a relationship arena, whatever that means to you, however this is resonating, because of a lack of truth, a lack of assurance, feeling betrayed, of feeling the betrayal of being assured and then discovering that you're not. However this is resonating, in whichever arena that may mean. Let's see if we can get a clarification, final overall message for the first half of January 2022 for Aquarius. Thank you to those Aquarians that are tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I apologize for this heavy forecast, but I have to speak the truth as I'm feeling it instinctively. There's a walking away here. Clearing away the clutter, walking away because of a lack of assurance, a lack of loyalty, which broke down a foundation here. Okay, well, let's move forward, Aquarius. Let's move forward. Whomever this is resonating for, this may be just for one or two people. I don't know. Very heavy energies. Some of you Aquarians are moving through right now, but you are moving through them, and a lot of you are connecting with the spiritual realm to be able to do so, because it's been a heavy time. So clarifying the first half of 2022, the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Let's take a look and see what we have for Aquarius. Final overall message for Aquarius, first half of 2022. Yeah, whatever this lack of loyalty or this betrayal, Aquarius, for those of you that are resonating, whatever this is, and for whomever this is applying to in whichever arena, personally, professionally, or both, you're really feeling instinctively that you need to move forward and make the change. Hence the walking away in your current energies. That's what you're currently feeling because of this breakdown. And even though you're unsure of how to do it, you're going to do it anyway because of this lack of truth and a breaking of a foundation. Hence a move. Hence feeling very sad, out of sorts. Clarifying this first half of January 2022 for Aquarius. Thank you for clear and accurate messages. I wish there were smaller decks. My hands would be able to shuffle them a lot easier. Sorry for the delay, Aquarius. I'm just feeling instinctively energies, which is why I'm quiet. Yeah, I feel really strongly a lot of you Aquarians are going to make a change. There's going to be a move for some of you, or for a lot of you, or maybe even if just one of you. But this is a very, this feels more like a personal forecast than a collective, that's for sure. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What are these energies you're moving through? It's a final overall message. Oh. Final overall message for Aquarius 2022, first half of January. Yeah, we have the ghost lands in reverse. The ghost lands typically in the upright would indicate, whatever this portal is that you're walking through, Aquarius, this new beginning. It's very, as the bat spirit indicates, you're very unsure. It is the numerical number of the 17, which reduces to an 8. Finances may be playing a role in this, or the lack thereof. Some of you are, concerned about finances and making that change. Now, the card, I showed it to you in the upright so you can see it. Perhaps, I hope, clearer. It did come up in the reverse, though, for you. So for some of you Aquarians, there's a concern of resources to be able to make the change, to walk away from the foundation that is seemingly broken or has become broken. Perhaps the betrayal had to do with resources as well. However, I will say that even though there is a sense of a lack of assurance, perhaps for some of you Aquarians, because there is a concern of resources with the 17 reducing to an 8, and with this energy in the reverse, which would indicate to me a concern of money as to how you're going to make the changes. You will know, even if there's a delay in making those changes, you will know when the time is right, because a lot of you Aquarians that are being guided spiritually will receive your guidance through the spiritual counsel, through delving into meditation and prayer, which is, if I may suggest, highly important to do at this time, if you haven't already done so, for those of you who are resonating with these energies of this forecast. This new moon that we just had in Capricorn was a super new moon, and it was very positive for change. So again, if I may reiterate, for those of you that are feeling concerns of moving forward, and yet knowing you need to do so because of a betrayal of some sort, whether that was a betrayal that came from you or came toward you from someone else, and or a betrayal within the self, and somehow resources is connected to that. By continuing to delve into your higher counsel through meditation and prayer, you will have the strength, Aquarius, to navigate through these energies, to continue to move forward, slow but sure. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't forget that. And very much be reminded that the spiritual realm is in support of the truth. And for those of you who have not received the truth, either from within yourself or from another, and having that lack of truth or betrayal lead to such a sense of uncertainty and breakdown, this energy here is as pronounced as the high priestess, which is knowing deep within, no matter what, Aquarius, whatever this transformation is that's going on for whomever this resonates for, you will come through it with the strength and the counsel of the divine, of the spiritual counsel, to continue to help you receive love from the self to self, being uplifted by the wings of the divine and the light of the divine shining through your crown chakra into your heart, as indicated by this diamond here, to give you the clarity that you need as you test the waters moving forward into the unknown. The universe has your back. I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I will be back for the July 17th full moon in Aquarius forecast for the balance of January. Stay within your counsel, Aquarius, to maintain enlightenment. And even if it requires speaking out loud to your counsel, to your spiritual counsel, do so. Because that's how the energies are really, really wanting you, for those of you who are resonating, to move forward. Ask for guidance. Ask in audible form as well, because the universe hears you. The universe hears and speaks and sees and acknowledges our heart before we even speak, but is welcoming of when we speak. And ask for help. Ask for help, Aquarius, and you will continue to be guided. Highest and richest universal blessings to you, Aquarius. We'll be back soon. Good night for now.